And Wonderful will open up shop. Big scalp to get as ZywOo hits the dirt, and all that's here for the T side is this bit of long control. Nice grenade into the deep of the site though. Dual Beretta's down with nothing. JL's trying to shave a second, but it's tight. You've got two defenders stuck behind this.
Oh man,
and
the
so,
snap call.
Yeah, Apex follows through. Man advantage to the T's.
Bursting the smoke like that, I think completely caught him off guard. Like, they were thinking it's going to get respected. They're going to go back in default. It's a team that knows how to play an advantage and to chill when they're at a disadvantage. But okay, Imma trying to come in here. Alexi, B, and him have to make up for the fact they lost this site. The search is on, and heads are being spotted.
Couple missed shots. You can see them a little squeezed. Oh! It's 3 instant headshots from Alexi and Ima. Just like that, you let them get close, and they're gonna hit you hard.
Hey, that was a big call for them to come through the smoke, to come take over the site, but when they got into that post plant, they really didn't play it actively, and it seems like...
We'll see if he can do it under pressure. He's a one and done here towards the B site. It's a dark squeeze. Fire on the feet, but that won't stop them. Mezzi's burned out. ZywOo turns back around. And Mezzi actually dying, of course, on the approach. Just doesn't matter. There's no pressure until JL shows up. But, I mean, he catches Apex trying to cross back. We'll go 2v2 here. And we're going to need time because Bit was spotted so deep down the river that that's why he has to go all the way back through A. And that is such a long road. So long, in fact, that JL can't wait any longer.
That's really impressive. And that's worrying a little bit, obviously, if you're NaVi. You kind of hope for a very simple exec on a round like this just to stop them and try to melt them down. But, of course, we are talking about a bomb plan in the first.
Smoke's gonna fade. Easy pickup as Flamesy presents himself, and then the two others push past. That flick shot lands, so Mezzi's down to 20, but Apex takes it onto his own by going real deep.
Yeah, he gets into an interesting spot because they can't even push camera. They're scared if he comes back, and he is so deep, surely.
Nicely done.
Imma down.
That's half of his health, but worth it. Apex, 49 HP, immediately falls back, but now you're kind of stranded in the middle here, and the CTs do indeed have that long flank. It's a trident of a retake. 3 directions coming through from NaVi, and Bit's the first. A little disjointed. That could have been a death, but still the T's hang on. That nade has Mezzi down, and so now Apex, 1v3 attempt, nearly. Woo! Almost doing everything on his own.
Yeah, he really tried. He did the perfect play of pushing back into spawn and cut off the camera rotation, gave time to Mezzi. Mezzi had one chance to get that Galil headshot on 5 HP. He picked the right angle for it, but he didn't get the timing. He didn't capitalize when they needed him to. Mezzi's somebody who, he got his ass carried in the fall final. Okay, I'm going to put it that way. He was good enough to get them through and they got the trophy, but now he's trying to show some individual level too. And it was his first event. The defaults are almost equally as thorough, but the entries are coming out on contact plays. It looks like they're really giving a lot of respect to NaVi to put down proper nade protocols to stop their attacks. And to avoid that, they're going low telegraph. One contact, and then explode.
Apex has taken heads off so far this game. That was a 4K in the last round as he tried to ace. Oof, these weapons aren't guarantees. This could be critical territory. Sure enough, ZywOo's going to put down his counterpart. The Lexi gets cleared from behind.
Full punish.
4th round for Vitality comes with a sweeping of the board.
It's exactly what they want here on T side. Again, giving up a pistol and one good round here to NaVi overall.
Hey guys, Hot Pizza just added new CS2 squad category with some really interesting cases. Also, they've added a new game mode that you can try with your friends or versus other players. Here, as an example, in this case flip mode, I challenged this guy for his 5 cases worth of $70 and managed to win the coin battle, which means I get all the cases, and after all the skins were revealed, I got $120 worth of skins. Withdrawing any skins you unboxed is super easy. Just go to your inventory, select any skin you want, and click send, and in less than a minute, you will get your skin. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, they have many convenient deposit methods like credit cards, skins, crypto, and many other. As well as, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART for free 50 cents as a bonus. Link to the website will be in description below.
Up a minute.
They're walking out again. It's just unannounced. It's quiet. They creep in and they catch them off guard, or at least Alexi. Emet, nice second kill. Pistols out. JL's here from Temple. So NaVi, it's an explosive back and forth where the first frag belongs to Vitality, but Ime holds on. hangs on, 2 kills, quintessential.
Yeah, they definitely found some gaps, right? They found an exploitable site and the pathing to get the kills, but they didn't both get their kills in succession. Imma stopped that. JL came in for support. So that was very nice, and that shows you how comfortable NaVi are in frantic situations on Anubis, that they can recover.
And the fast push down water as well. You see how quickly Bits into position because they had secured long A.
Yeah.
They were ready to swoop in case things hit the fan, but all good. One of 2 defenders dies,
Think about
and Emet picks up all the slack.
Consider the utility usage. It's so thin. Like, we don't have a smoke with a molly, players flashing through, and then Bit having to take 2 difficult duels like we've had in the G2 games, in the FaZe games on Anubis. It is way more util heavy. So there's something different here where I think both teams understand.
The curiosity falls on JL. How does he want to play middle with space being given? All of a sudden, Vitality are very much announcing themselves with the util, and ZywOo finding a second. Emet, this time, in contrast, can't track Apex, but Wonderful gets in fast. And Alexi smoked off, needs that support. Wonderful switching into the AK as he looks to come out from Dark. Apex has the cover.
They're watching it.
Oh, but Wonderful finds the headshot. And Flamesy, it's minimal cover. When that smoke comes up, then all of a sudden, Alexi is back in this mix. Flamesy and Spinks looking to combine, and they hold off one side, but Spinks is now known deep with the nade at his feet, down to 27. A single shot could take it. Wonderful wants to get on top of the bomb, and the tap, it elicits the peak ever so slightly. Spinks falls back, time on his side. Vitality 6.
Oh, he won't blow a clutch, Willie. Nice try from Wonderful right there. Did everything to get out of Dark and be the only player to maybe make that possible. That was another risky situation inside the site. The 1-for-1 trade on the extremity first to kick things off, and the Vitality actually quickly organized to the other half of the map, but it's only at 20 seconds. So this is a moment where we're wondering where the utility is for NaVi. They are never keeping main smoked. They never have a late molly for Dark. Why is it that Vitality can simply come in whenever they want?
Operating on his own here versus Mezzi.
He's looking for a slow death, honestly. If he gets this kill too early, then the keys can go around it. Oh, but the shot's baited out, and they can actually speed up through Cameron now.
All they need. Mezzi.
Oh.
Beautiful tap as well. So Wonderful knows his sight is compromised, knows Mezzi needs to be solved, and it's not going to happen here. His 7th, tapping away.
Are you serious?
Beautiful kills out of Mezzi here.
He doesn't
Big
know he's on
impact.
stage.
There's an entire pack of T's running down middle, going for the bomb site, and it's Mezzi who's murdering all. Oh, that's such a headache. And the pistols push. Ooh, 2 of them.
Oh, there's a lot of T's found, but that's a couple of good guns. Are they ready to speed up is the question. Spinks sits back here with a bomb.
Now, a Molotov lands in front of them towards camera, so the AKs aren't able to come join Alexi, but that is majority towards the A site.
Dude, this is...
But they still have Emet.
Yeah, this is huge, though.
P250 on the pillar. He hears them coming on full alert, but ZywOo's Tech 9 ferocious. However, instantly, Bit comes swinging out from Temple, and he's not going to let this get any safer. Spinks is kind of scared here. He's running out of teammates. Mezzi's coming in from behind him. He can apply pressure. There's a safe plant in the corner. Sure enough, bomb goes down. Mezzi's spray gets away from him. Spinks off the plant, dies out. This is USPs.
Oh, one between the eyes from Alexi. That's nice. A 10-second stick, but it's a USPs with a tactic to kick things off.
Another pack of players. Do they do the quiet approach? Because the auto shot is supposed to have a field day. We've seen a multi-entry from Mezzi already on this site. He's going to try it again, but he gets blindsided by Bit. Nice trade out of the op. And JL slides along. They pause, and that pause here from Vitality could have given him a chance.
No, it's actually key in moments like that. If you wait, then the CTs go to predictable positions.
Okay.
That's why if you come too early, they could be anywhere, waiting in camera or whatever it is. If you wait long enough for your opponent, will usually get to the best spot, the most predictable spot.
Wonderful, so desperate here. Last round of the half, he's exchanged places with Spinks, who's...
oh my god. Maybe they can hold hands instead.
Quick shot to the back of the head, and a superb T-side coming out of Vitality, making the most of Anubis again. NaVi wanted this challenge, and they've got their hands full. Yeah, especially with Apex at the top of the charts, right? 12 kill half out of Apex. It's a CT push on long that gets them the trade. A little delayed.
Oh, got it.
The fadeaway shot, huh?
Yeah, one last there for Flames.
Listen, he had a highlight reel moment with the USP. Remember, one of the 4 rounds here from NaVi is off of the back of 2 USP kills and a deagle shot.
Yeah, but we still have a round where the best player in the world, ZywOo, has is actually best with every gun that he uses, including the dualies.
Okay.
So we have the best dualies players in the world right here.
With armor and 3 players lying ahead of him. So as they come around that corner, oh, dude, he's fast, so fast.
There he is.
Oh, ZywOo just shreds flesh from bone.
Best with every single gun he used this year.
Damn, bro. Fastest left click in the West. Gonna ride him like a cowboy.
Just shoot him out. And we're going to see, you know, a bit more emphatic presence in towards Dark, defending against the T's coming in. I feel like that was something that was a little awkward for NaVi in that first half. Vitality aren't going to have a problem with it, I don't think.
Insane.
And the reason that you're playing in Dark is because you have very CT-sided angles when it comes to angle dominance. Gives it over.
Molly right now would be good, but nothing's going to hold back the long push. Big catches Mezzi, and they know there's a player in sight because of the grenades. Double kill, turn triple from NaVi. Feels like a taste of their own medicine, just suddenly popping onto that bomb site.
I can't lie. I'm surprised that worked after such all the early damage that came in. For the sake of the game, NaVi on their map pick are able to finally win a T round.
Really
That
does
matters.
feel when that smokes up, like you've just got to at least pull it back, right? Get into temple, use the brick wall.
Yeah, just don't stand against the wall as a starting point. But the thing is that you can't move back until the smoke is up, right? So there is always a timing here for the T's that they can take advantage of. And, well, you know what's going to happen. Someone's going to swing out on the left side. They do a good job of covering it. And Bit's been getting critical impact here and there.
They're not going to let this slide. T's feel like there's an opening here and also over towards middle. This is going to be 2 important fights. Fantastic flash. No second from Flamesy towards mid. The fight goes back and forth, but ZywOo has the back of Alexi exposed.
Figure out a timing to push. He does.
ZywOo just sat in the corner, cool as ice that whole entire time, and he may miss this timing.
I think he's aware of it, actually. But he's trying to basically cheat around to the site they want to go to. Apex, oh my god, running through and getting rewarded.
That's what he needed. He wanted to just maybe take a couple shots. Ima at this point is desperate, and Spinks is going to deny that bomb plant. Vitality just suffocating NaVi in this round.
Yeah, seeing Flamesy up in his position, you knew that the flash was going to come out because he didn't have a smoke in case they decided to molly it in the default. So he had to swing and try to find something and find one good timing here. They find a good nade refrag here, and oh, I see what you mean by generous. It bounced back and still killed him, but he was that low. To be honest, I think it's worse when the nades don't do enough damage, so that's a good first step in the right direction.
This is another instance, though, of man advantage in the hands of NaVi, all for naught.
Bad goes to worse. 3-on-5 here for NaVi.
Close camera corner, though. Alexi thought he had maybe
careful.
a slight edge, but ZywOo's not going to fall victim to that. Now, the one thing going for them's 2 players here to hit the B site. If they get these kills clean, if they both fall, Spinks and Mezzi, then there's problems. But Spinks holds on to his, and with a grenade in hand, Apex looks to chase him to the corner. It's Ime who can absolutely hit headshots, but not enough health, not enough teammates, and at this point, not enough rounds. Not a single set of consecutive rounds here for NaVi, and it's going to be economic problems again.
I get peppered down like a good steak right there. That's every single round they just get eroded over and over again. I mean, there are positive moments on islands for NaVi in the second half, but the real meat of it here, it's for Vitality, individually and as a team. Gotta say, they're stealing the show. It's just easy to be a Vitality fan these days, isn't it?
And I think it would hurt most for Alexi because it would just be yet another instance, the 3rd time in 2 years, where top 4 is where he ends.
And obviously, we're talking scary right now because Inferno's not going to be a cakewalk. I'll tell you that much. If it gets the nuke, however, we've got something interesting going on, but...
Big if.
All right, is this the last round? That's what we want to know.
Mezzi on the pillar, ready to fry. Support back behind him, holds the line. Spinks will get overwhelmed by the river push, but Apex fire to Alexi's feet. He'll burn him out after he dies.
1 man left, it's Bit.
From beyond the grave, Apex has set up ZywOo and Flames to end the 28 health here of Bit, and Vitality's Anubis, well, it still seems uncontested, but Bit, it's a clean kill at a distance, but can he take down the world's best? ZywOo hiding, and he knows he can smell him. He's coming to clear it. Leave it to ZywOo to again perfectly approach the
Wonderful with a great angle, but the coverage right now, all three CTs chipping in a little bit.
Bit. There's another. Gets Spinks off the place. A 3v3. Alexi swapping over to the USP. It's a good amount of utility here to just burden this B site.
Oh, Nade's late.
Extra pressure on Mezzi, but the molly doesn't find him, and he almost caught one by surprise. Apex having the cross has to help, and will with one. But Mezzi falters, and Alexi B gets that bomb into the site with a smoke for the plant. Good call, just in case there was a banana push, and also because Bit can't deal with Apex. Perfectly placed smokes from Alexi to get the bomb down at least.
Oh, they're trying to put pressure on Bits. Getting chipped down to 42 HP. Apex still waiting. No headshot in. He keeps chipping them.
Ooh, they're chasing. And ZywOo, he's going to tap the bomb. 10-second stick. ZywOo's Beretta's come up again. And now they're in the hands of Alexi. Apex on the chase. And Alexi B, the double headshot to close it out for NaVi.
Oh, charged it with the hot swap. That was beautiful. Into the dualies for ZywOo. We know those are special dualies when ZywOo buys them. Looks like they're working anyone's hands now. Very nice 1v2. Saves the day here for Alexi with the bomb plan as well, which means, like, you know, no matter what happened, that was good that they broke into the site after how this round started off.
I'm going to give him bonus points, man. He grabbed those dualies out of midair before they even touched the ground.
Yeah, that was...
Gave him a spin. Gave Vitality a crack upside the head. However...
Oh, okay. Talk about cracked upside the head.
We saw this back on Anubis. A pistol round win meant nothing because you started to peek and pry into Pistol's SMGs.
And this is a frantic Alexi B. The bomb has to go back.
No.
Can't go for this trade. They got to give up B and 2 kills. 5v3 now.
They see a sliver of him. Flames drops the smoke. And the T's trying to get him out from Orange.
Oh, wow.
Nice headshots coming out of him and Ime, the aim stars of NaVi. Reopening the round with the B hit and the plant that comes with it. Now you've got ZywOo with a smoke, and you've got Mezzi with a smoke, and Spinks as well, so the retake utility here could work out quite nicely. The round is very much in NaVi's hands, but it's going to come down to what they lose on the exits. And as they move towards that MP9, Bit will open an avenue of escape. It's a fadeaway shot from Wonderful.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, bomb's going to catch him, right?
Surely. Oh, maybe he gets away. 39 HP.
I still
the
don't
bomb
know.
is deadly these days. Oh, he survives. Okay, never mind. That was a close call, but actually disaster averted, and Spinks gets no damage with his MP9.
Little snapshot.
Wow, this is so nice, you know, from the remaining players of NaVi to get into the site after all that goes down again.
I feel like JL's the best guy to compete against because every time you kill him with a nice shot like that,
He's
game on.
finding good timing. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Flames is not ready for that.
Right ahead of the smoke grenades, and neither is his teammate.
Oh, what a find.
Beautiful chance for NaVi to just crank that dial, and the timing works out wonderfully.
They did not think that Alexi was going to be in front of the car smoke. When it went down, that molly extinguishing as well, they thought, okay, actually, they were setting up a coffin splash maybe for Flames to go and peek it, but the quality of the defaults actually wasn't there, and I think they won their games off the back of a lot of half-buy strats, set plays, and that sort of thing.
Here's the rumblings, 35 on the clock, but he loses his angle. Does he push through off of flash? Of course he does. ZywOo, he eats for free, snaps up for the second, loses his teammate who gave him the support to get him this far, but he is ice cold, and Alexi drops a nade on top of him. Reads that he'd be sitting in that corner. Bomb goes down off the back of this. Wonderful still alive, and Apex missing shots. It's immense damage on Alexi that's gonna have him cleaned up, surely. Spinks comes through, ZywOo does enough. Nice attempt from Alexi to keep the round alive again, but it's Vitality on the scoreboard.
Man, you have a good angle to fight against, and he can just sit there, right? They have to worry about other people on the site, so you're wondering, why doesn't he get shot right away? Well, it's because they know that he's not alone. And so they can deal with the guy who's behind a smoke, or they can assume he falls back, then look for his teammate, then come back to him.
Wonderful coming at this from a completely different angle. Flash, oh, it's good! ZywOo, he'll take back Bit.
Damn.
And it's a quick reposition onto the short lane, peeking into the mid push. No reaction. Alexi's got ZywOo's number again. But Spinks is inside sight. Catching Wonderful with a grenade out makes for an awkward moment. An exchange of eyes and a deep push from Alexi around the site. Nearly caught. He's playing with his nades, and Spinks is playing alone. All the way in the back of this site. Emet takes his head off. Fast punch from Flames, but denied on all front.
Oh, he needs more ammo. That's a fast-paced round out of NaVi. Full punish here as ZywOo gets rifled down once again by the IGL and NaVi. And that's great. The trap wire that allows Wonderful to take a shot. And another Queen hits the file as ZywOo comes in for a shot. But look at this, man. Some bullets miss, and you can't do that right now versus NaVi. They're making up for Anubis and more.
They're holding him, but he peeks out perfectly to Bit. And now we've got Wonderful dropped as well by the AWP of ZywOo. Mezzi in Pit is going to be the end of this round. It just feels like there's no space for NaVi. It feels that way, but is it the case? Bomb is down. Emez up. A third frag. And no tap. ZywOo saves it.
Holy.
Aim high, me high. 4 headshots. What would have been a miracle?
We have that shot. That's Kenny S through the box on the A side of Inferno in CS2. The only person that could have denied that clutch with that shot. And somehow something so amazing out of Imma as that side take, a counter from ZywOo.
Speak of the devil.
There he is. That was the magic stick for you, Kenny. Holy.
The electricity in these last 2 rounds. Enjoy. 3 bullets in the gun, 1 taps Flamesy. And ZywOo says enough's enough.
Oh my God. What a round. What a round, though. God damn, that had everything. It literally had to come down to ZywOo in that moment. Otherwise, wow.
Electricity in his fingertips at the moment. Emet down into the A site. This position was played 1 round ago, but he lets his guard down. Flamesy instead will pick it up, but it doesn't deter the entirety of NaVi. And Flamesy may now have this false confidence. There's actually 2 players right above him.
He's trying to fake the bike peek here.
I do like the fast flank out of Vitality, though. Straight into middle, straight into trying to swoop this away. 15 on the clock. Flamesy in the little bit. Bomb at his feet.
Oh, bomb
JL, it's a
awkwardly.
big kill, but again, fast flank out of Apex. Wonderful's desperate to get over to the site, and as he takes down the IGL, he falls. It's 6 still for NaVi, but a resurgence. Whoa. It's beautiful. Spinks, nice flash. They know there's another burning. Flamesy. Double kill made simple. The utility there, the support for Flamesy to shine. You're gonna get a fast answer out of NaVi as Bit goes towards the top of middle, but making such sounds, yeah, Spinks on high alert. Already having rotated from top Banana. This is a very fluid back and forth from Vitality.
Yeah, they thought he would be pulled back. It felt super aggressive from Bit, but they had to take some kind of risk. They were down 3v5.
Felt like with Spinks and Flames going down Banana, there could have been an opening on A. Not the case. Spinks draws the line in the sand and nobody able to cross it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Doesn't move in that position. Just a perfect spray down.
But he will not be deterred. Peek out of ZywOo, of course.
That was so calm, man. Like he was lifting a crane. That was simple. So he picked JL out of the sky. Naded him first down halfway.
2 players for Mezzi to deal with, though.
Looking for a timing.
And Spinks is over on Arch. Mezzi, clean first headshot. Bit decides to tuck back in. And as he toys with the doorway, he does have a fight here versus Spinks. At a disadvantage, though. Low health, nice nade over the top from Apex. Short peek will reopen this bomb site slightly, but a lost teammate from Alexi means it's all him, and it's not enough. Talk about a comeback. Vitality post 5 straight. But Ema inside this A site. Let's see if he's got it in him. Oh!
Okay, are you going to look at him first?
Kind of nasty. Flamesy drops down from Valk. He's got a player right with him. Bit could take the place of Ema here. He's sectioning off these duels. The flash was fantastic. He's still somehow alive. What? But when ZywOo can see you, he'll kill you. It's a double off the P250. Plant for Vitality. Their winning ways won't stop.
Oh, they just had ice skates on. Hand over face, running through the site. flashes were working out actually to blind them, but they still somehow got the kills just by burning through the ammo of the CTs. Obviously, that's nerve-wracking being in the middle of the site when they're exacting alone, but that's what happened after Flamesy hit that first shot. That was brilliant.
No free exits. A game of chicken here between Apex and Wonderful, and he just feeds him to Flames. It's Vitality in the lead.
Naded down on Banana. Never got a chance to play.
Apex looking for some money. And some freebies. Nah, no ace for him. It is wild when you look at the individuals of NaVi. When you think about the peak of their LAN careers, it's incredible. JL. You'll see a glimpse of the one further back. He's got teammates right with him. He's got the bomb on his shoulders. But he's going to put himself in Alexi's crosshair. Player over the top. More pressure. CT peak from Wonderful is big. And Spinks is on his own on the other side of the map. He'll pick up Bit. Flames and Spinks alive with barely any health.
Oh, a shot apiece, and they go down.
They've got to fall back, and as time ticks, the retake with no kit at the current moment, but also still separated CTs, and time continues to go. A deep T-smoke that was meant for Coffin, and it lands perfectly on Wonderful. It forces him out. Flamesy using utility to just get this one over the line by the looks of things.
Oh man, he had to hit that shot. It had to be on the head, and it had to be with the AK.
So it slides by. You've got players back sight. Vitality, though, no problem. They'll take damage on the approach. They nearly lose Flamesy on Banana, but JL missing that kill allows for him to help Spinks in a post plant that Vitality pick up. And Bit, he didn't pull that smoke. He's just hanging on to the 5-7, looking for the headshot, looking to carve one off, but it's not going to happen. Flamesy faster and Wonderful, well, he'll use the deke swiftly enough, but now that it's empty, the MAC-10 can't be drawn out quick. And Ime, that M4 could catch them off guard, but a double peek from Boiler gets the job done, if not just barely. A Deagle from downtown.
All those fights are worth it. You got to try something, man. I know why Bit tried to let him in. Like, he felt like, okay, we can rotate into the A site. Let's fight. He was so early to use utility previously, but they did need to take some kind of risk. So, credit to them. It was a worthwhile effort, but still, that's NaVi on 9 looking for...
Back in the OG days, we'd say, you know, could show greatness in the first few days, get on the stage, and just be a shell of himself. When he got added to Vitality, they came fresh off of the major trophy lift, and it felt like he had to immediately swim.
There was so much pressure on both him and Mezzy at the times that they replaced their former teammates. I mean, Flamesy came in to replace Dupree. That's not an easy task. Demands of Flamesy to be a great V player, and he is.
Right, we're not going to be bogged down by the op here. Ooh, they're close. He knows it. JL, you better be careful.
He's not ready for this, but he does have a teammate.
Zywoo easily clips both.
Ima was throwing a nade. He wasn't covering that. JL had to reload.
Disjointedness in the CTs, and it leaves Vitality in a 5 versus 3 with eyes set on B.
And Alexi has to throw the smoke. That's 3 known on the B site. And they're willing to wait this out. Both players that started slowly, you know. And now they're both at top of the board here for Vitality.
You can only hold them back for so long. Ooh. Looking to keep all 3 of these guns, could bode well. So far, so good.
At least there's that.
2. No, the op.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Woo. Last second, Flamesy clears the big green.
Wow, on the last frame, it had to be a headshot, and it was.
This is it. You catch one in a mid-reload and the second throwing a nade.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I mean, JL's just spammed an entire magazine, and Ime has a nade out.
Yes, exactly. It can't be both. You can use your mag if you have a teammate with you. JL, think about it like this. With this whole setup, Wonderful's aiming low here. Spinks baits the shot.
Yeah, but you've got Bitten Boiler. Back turn. JL takes one off the arch play, and then he comes back. I like that JL comes back in. Yes, just swinging with the MP9, and you know Wonderful still has sight.
And this is the dynamic duo of 2023, Spinks and Zywoo. The right hand that brought them Rio, the right hand that brought them Paris. Spinks is maybe the most improved player in his role this year. And alongside Zywoo have brought Vitality so much success.
And a struggling Wonderful in this semifinal. inside of the pit to be the anchor. Frag goes in front of it just to soften him up. ZywOo's gonna charge through. Down he goes at the hands of Ime. And Spinks, that's 2 CTs, positions known. Wonderful nearly dies to the molly, and a shot just off the mark. No plant, no chance. Wonderful holds it down.
Okay. All right.
A lifeline with 3 alive. A chance here, finally. After 10 rounds straight, they put them on ice.
Yeah, they break him back at least. That was, last round ZywOo getting the 2 kills on Banana. This round, it's all about lane control. There are a mix of guns here. It's a medley of weaker SMGs and rifles to defend against that, but they all...
You've also got JL anchoring in the site.
Enemies
He's going to climb box. As he goes up, he's lost his support. It's inside of the smoke. The Bit now just has to try and stay alive. They open it, and that's him down. That's Vitality in with a chance at a 12th.
Oh, man.
Advantage for the T's in the post plant. Do you take the chance now?
Oh, it's a good question. I mean, with this timing...
With this as well.
Oh, it could get checked. It could get checked. Okay, but he still gets the kill. 3v3.
And then the next one's in the open.
Oh.
And Ime's going to make the most of it. Man advantage disappears, but ZywOo's alive. He needs to get onto this bomb site. And the problem for ZywOo is the bomb is planted deep, but they may just lose track of him. Where the hell could he get off to? Ime over towards the pit, takes the peek, dies. 1 second to the defuse. ZywOo out of position, gives NaVi another lifeline.
And luckily, they stick it right there, and they get the 3v1, and Ime tore through that site like a piece of paper. That was really nice with Alexi's help. Yeah.
But it's still a whole pack of Vitality players with options.
And they're respecting Arch right now. And immediately we have Alexi making the correct rotation. He knows that this site's in jeopardy. Retake being played. They need JL, and he's coming.
He's been given up. 1 frag to him, 2 cross to the site. He was looking for the flash, but I like that he took the challenge. But if his gun goes dry, it could be the push. No one comes through. Vitality want to play the post plant. Flamesy working with just the molly, the only util for the T's. And do they press? Do they push? Or do they think that they can just hold back what is a fully fledged NaVi on guns with grenades? Molly separates the 2 back coffins. Apex takes a peek but sees nothing in the corner. JL comes out. Oh! Down they go.
Okay.
Clean sweep of Vitality.
Oh, they could have easily held that site. We've seen how good the post plants have been from both sides. That's a nice win. We've got that Colgate smile out of Alexi now.
Ime with a chance to shine here. He's going to get boosted up. Great positioning, just in time. Flash comes over. Ime's able to answer. Bit down beneath him. It's a kill apiece and a chance to fall back.
Yeah,
but the T's push. Spinks is in the pit. He's got them stranded on short. It's a beautiful response as the quick trade of Bit gets him back into the site and pushes all the pressure to Mezzi.
That was a key frag from Alexi. He took out ZywOo somewhere. Spinks nearly won that situation, but now they get comfortable into cold.
Bit secures his fallback. Mezzi's going to give himself the flash to work with, and now he knows. Bit just fired off a shot. It's a warning as to what's to come. Mezzi gets the first. Smokes keep them back. 25 health for Mezzi, and both CTs on top of each other with no vision to this site. If he secures 12th off this, then that carry back in Copenhagen means nothing. He hears it. One drops, he's aware, he's on presence and sharp as he peeks wide, he gets the first! A taste of the full English! A 1v3 from Mezzi for map points!
Oh, eat it up, all that black pudding, baby. That's a round to remember for Mezzi.
Highest rated player for Vitality coming into the semifinals. And as he's burned out from the bomb plant, the smoke is what saves him, lets him get to the back corner, and just superb headshots back to back. UKCS is alive.
Nothing says more about a player than a clutch on a stage in this circumstance. To get to 12. But do they have the artillery to stop this? Do they have the weaponry?
Barely. They got a nade that could soften them up. It's good amounts of damage on the front runner. It's a desperate move here from Alexi, but through smoke, does he press? JL fires a couple shots. We've got Vitality in the bomb site, and JL's down with nothing.
Oh.
It's a 5v3 for Vitality with just enough time to plant.
Oh, it's just the reinforcements now. 3v5, retake into the B site. Can you do it, NaVi?
Their hands are tied.
This is for your tournament.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and no other events this year to get any other taste of revenge. They need 5 frags on the approach, and the flash is great. It was 3 players blind, but it's only 1 kill out from Ema, and the pressure on CT's too much. Bit pinned in, and Vitality to the grand finals. FaZe and Vitality one more time in 2023. The #1 and #2 ranked teams locking horns in Abu Dhabi. $1 million